It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary hotline bling.
That can only mean one thing.
We are so ready. You know what it is. It's a Wednesday and it's that time of the week for the culinary hotline bling. Ting, ting, ting. I'm El Portgieter and my dearest Jenny Morris. Join us, ladies. Mantombazana, how are you doing?
Of course.
Jenny, you don't have to say thank you like that.
He said that very
my dear Jenny Morris.
You know what I mean? Listen, this is where we answer all of your culinary conundrums. As I said, when you call us on 0214309881. Are you ladies ready to tackle this week's questions?
Are you ready for us?
I am so ready. I came prepared. I have my big boy underpants on today. Let's tackle that first question that came over from Mosa Saki on Facebook, who said, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
What can I do with ripe bananas except baking banana bread? I'm assuming that's the first thing people always go to. So what else can I do?
You
with
go
it?
first.
Yes. What I like to do is when I've got a braai,
Yes.
yeah, then I put them in foil and I cut the slit open on the length of this ripe banana and I put some chocolate pieces inside there.
What?
Yes. Then I close the foil, put it on the braai for so 20 minutes. Then I smother it with cream or ice cream and you just yum yum.
That sounds amazing. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll take it a step further.
Do it.
You said ice cream. You can make ice cream out of it. You can freeze them and then blitz them. But they make the most amazing foot rub. I mean, foot rub. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Jenny,
mash
Jenny
them.
with the plug.
Serious. You mash them. They've got A, B, and E
Yes,
vitamins.
and calcium.
And
somewhere there.
and magnesium.
Magnesium.
And all goed. And
Yeah.
then you wrap it. You got me tweetalig, my girl. And then what you do is you wrap them in plastic wrap. Or you can exfoliate.
Really, Jen?
Mash that
Guys.
banana, add sugar, baby, and just rub it all over your body. Seriously. And a hair mask and a face mask. It's really good.
I don't know if I want banana all over me.
Oh,
you know,
darling.
it's
Hey,
like so
listen,
delicious.
listen.
And that dark
You don't
when it's this
understand
colour.
banana.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Banana and chocolate.
Banana.
I wonder what's
And the skin. Get rid of your warts. I don't have a wart. I'm not a witch.
Really, Jenny?
Yes, you put like the skin on for 10 minutes.
Jenny,
Not
you
10
might
minutes.
be
You
onto
wrap it
something
overnight.
right now.
I'm telling you, it's all natural,
right.
doll.
While you let that mull over a little bit, we've got a caller on the line. Soroya. Good morning, Soroya.
Hi, good morning, guys. Really enjoying the show.
Thank you
Every
so
morning,
much.
doesn't miss it for one morning. I've got a question for Jenny and Anel. My jam always cooks over when I put it in the oven. And I just can't seem to get it right.
Can I ask you a question? Do you do it in like a big tart or in small tarts, number one? And do you pre-bake your pastry or do you just bake it as is?
No, I bake it all in one go, as is.
Okay.
All right.
Jenny, will you answer that
Well, there has a hint and tip. I would definitely bake it blind.
first?
And are you a greedy girl like me where you put so much jam in it that that is going to happen? That's the problem. Because remember, jam, it's sugar, so it's going to
Yes.
bubble over when it cooks. So just whatever the recipe says, don't exceed that.
Okay, so stick to the recipe.
Yeah, yeah. And then it's also like only 18 to 20 minutes, but I will definitely blind bake the pastry, then put the jam in. And what you can also do is take a bit of the pastry and put it on top and bake it. And as soon as that pastry is like light brownish or done, then you know the jam, it's perfect time to take it out. And then
Okay.
it won't overcook.
And she doesn't mean cover the whole thing, hey,
No, no,
darling.
this
It's just
is-
a little strip.
Let the strip
Okay.
you so that it
That's
gives
a-
you a timing. Yeah.
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
I just had to go back to archives in my mind and I couldn't quite find it when you mentioned blind baking. Is there a
Yeah.
quick explanation as to what that is very quickly?
Yes. So what you do, you put your pastry in your tart pan or your
Yeah.
flan pan, and then you put a bit of parchment paper in with blind baking boinkies or rice or something, or marbles or rice, and you bake that for about 15 minutes. So it's already a little bit baked. Then
Okay,
you only
so
put
that
the jam.
crisps it up and keeps the shape and the form before.
And always put that tin on a very hot, preheated
Yeah.
oven tray. Then you won't get a soggy bottom, remember?
Oh, because we don't like Soggy bottoms,
bottoms.
hashtag soggy bottoms must fall. All right. This question here from Sulega Samuels on Facebook said, morning, my lovely family. How are you? We're doing well, thank you very
Morning.
much. I need a recipe for lemon, butter, and garlic sauce, please. I want to serve it with grilled prawns.
Oh, how delicious.
I mean, what are we cooking at home? Deliciousness. So,
Wanna go
That's my
first?
favourite thing.
Lemon,
It's
butter,
lemon,
and garlic.
garlic, and you know, and
Yeah.
prawns. So what I just want to say is use fresh stuff. Use
Yes.
fresh garlic. Moenie daai gekoopte goed koop in die tins wat in oil is, because it's not actually garlic. It's something else, isn't it? As well.
almost turnipy.
Yeah, it's turnips. Yeah. So use fresh garlic and grate the garlic. I'll use real butter. Moenie margarine gebruik nie. There's
Yes.
too much water in it, you know. So use the real stuff and then real lemon juice.
Okay.
So then that you warm up in a little pot.
And what I would do is almost the same thing, but if you wanted to kind of cling to this little pink prawn bodies,
Yes.
I would put a little bit of butter and some oil first, a bit of chopped shallot or onion, get it nice and translucent.
Yeah.
And then at that point, a big splash of wine and some lemon juice, a little
Yes.
bit of both, let it cook down, and then take it off and just beat in that butter, baby.
bit in the butter,
Delicious.
baby.
And the garlic.
And just watch it cling.
So what you're saying is you first burn off the wine. It's like a
Yes,
Bernet type
yes.
of, and when you use vinegar, so
Yes.
you use this wine now.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
verstaan
And we all
nou.
know how well white wine goes with seafood, right? So it'll just
Delicious.
moniel in there.
Nice and dry.
We've got a caller from Newcastle. When
Wow.
last did we have somebody from Newcastle? This is... Oh, sorry, no, I'm sorry, this is Lily from Durban.
My hometown.
Lily, good morning.
Morning, Lily.
Morning, Anel. Morning, Jenny.
Morning, Lily.
Kat.
Hey, Lily.
I watch you every day of my life, but
Oh.
today I'm stuck up. A lady gave me some ready-made dough to
Yes.
make biscuits.
Okay.
And I am trying to roll this dough out, and it's just crumbling and crumbling. Don't I put an egg, or must I put some little bit more margarine to bind it, or what? I don't know. Please give me an idea what to do.
Excellent.
Is it dough dry?
No, it's not dry, but people, I know biscuits, you don't need them too much. If I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I took a small piece, a little bundle, and I've been rolling and rolling and rolling, and it's, it's getting like, it's oily, but it's crumbling.
Hot
Reminds me of that
hands,
song.
hot hands.
Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
Down
So
the
what to do
river.
now?
I also think that you must put it between cling film and and try and roll it in there because that will work. So because I made a cookie dough last week and it's just
Yes, I
butter,
know.
sugar and that, and you just roll it and put it in the fridge. I don't
Yes.
know if yours are in the fridge or not, but if it's too oily, then there's too much oil in there.
She says it's crumbling though.
Hands,
Crumbling.
with hands.
Crumbling, then you must add a little bit of water, like a tablespoon at a time. Just a
Okay,
little
so
bit.
rework it again, add tablespoon
Spoon
of
at a
water at a
time.
time and watch it come
But
together.
not too much either.
Yes.
Jy wil dit nie heeltemal gerework nie.
I think her hands are hot because
Yeah.
you're saying you're rolling them in balls. Put your hands in ice water, darling.
Yes.
And stop putting your hot hands on that dough. Don't overwork
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Lily, I hope that helps. Try those tips out and let us know. We will be right back again with the Culinary Hotline playing. Sing, sing, sing.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Call us on your cell phone.
Culinary Hotline playing.
Thank you.
Hey, it can only mean one thing when you join us on a Wednesday at this time for the Culinary Hotline playing. Sing, sing, sing. Anel Porchita and Jenny Morris are taking your culinary conundrums, and you can call us on 021 4309 881, just like Mbalentle, which means beautiful flower, from Johannesburg. Good morning, Mbalentle.
Morning.
Good morning, guys.
How are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Fantastic. What is your culinary conundrum?
Okay, so on Mother's Day, I tried making my mother chocolate chip brownies,
Yeah. Ooh.
but the chocolate chips melted.
Okay, okay.
So my question is that how do I keep them solid?
Okay,
What
excellent.
type of chocolate did you use?
I used the baking chocolate chips.
So she used baking chocolate chips
The
and they
buttons
melted.
that you buy.
Yeah, those little buttons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They do melt.
Okay. They do melt, but you know what I will do is I will actually freeze them beforehand. And then put them in that it's a bit more difficult that vat langer om gaar te raak.
Yes.
And then perhaps Jenny, you showed that last week. It's just to put perhaps a flour around it, like mix it with a bit of flour and coat it.
Or even corn flour because it's lighter.
Yes,
A bit of
yes.
corn flour, nice and light.
Yes.
And then it won't sink to the bottom as easily.
Easily, yes.
Okay,
But it will melt. But remember, when the cookie sets again, when it's getting cold again, it's going to set as well a little bit again.
Remember, she was saying that she made brownies, so
Yeah.
not cookies.
The brownies.
Sticky. They're nice.
Yeah.
You want it to be a little bit moist, actually.
Yes.
Chocolate.
So idea is to freeze them first and then coat them with a bit of flour.
Or corn
Yes.
flour.
Or corn flour
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
using them.
Yeah.
So that by the time the brownie is right,
Yes.
there's still a little bit of temperature before
Yes.
it gets to melting point.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well, Valentle, are you going to try it out? I hope that you do. And let us know how it goes, okay?
Thank you so much, guys.
P.S. I love your name. What a beautiful name.
Beautiful flour.
Yeah.
They love your name, Valentle. All right. Let's take a question here that came to us from Rachel from Newcastle. And she wanted to know how to make tacos. So let's talk about it.
Look at you.
Clever.
All right. Andre. What I would do is you can buy taco shells, but it's nice to make them from fresh.
Yeah.
So I would take a tortilla, and you can turn a muffin tin. I'm not going to do this one.
Yeah.
You turn it upside down, and you
Yes.
just push that taco in, so it makes a little taco bowl if you want.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you take the grid from your oven,
Yes.
and you just lie them over it and stick it in the oven for a couple of minutes to crisp them up.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And then you make your own lovely fresh ones.
Yeah.
How would you fill it?
With anything. So normally it's done with mincemeat and perhaps beans and chopped tomato and cilantro.
cream.
But you can also do it with like fish and beautiful flavors around fish and prawns and
Yes.
lettuce
Oh,
and a bit of
lovely.
mayonnaise.
Oh, I'm so hungry for a taco, you.
Listen, how about I'm just throwing
Yeah.
something out there. Tripe on tacos.
Beautiful. Or pence. Love it.
Now think about it. Just let it
Yes.
simmer a little bit in your mind, especially a nice and saucy tripe.
It mustn't be too saucy because the taco's bottom will fall
Yeah.
off.
Oh, this is true. You'll have a soggy bottom.
And then chop up tripe.
That's what-
chopped.
Yes, yes.
Het kan nou nie 'n heel been wees.
But you see now, this is the thing. At home, when we make tripe, or malamogodo as we call it,
Yes.
the young boys are charged with the task of chopping it up. And you know the sheep shearing
Yeah.
is?
Yes.
You use that to chop it up. That's why I've got such massive forearms.
Oh,
Feel my
hello,
forearms.
Doc.
They're amazing. 'Cause I, you know what I mean? So add that to it. Try it out. Okay. We've got Jenny from Cape Town on the line. Good morning, Jenny.
Good morning.
Hello,
Good morning
Jenny.
to both of you, three of you.
Great to have you on the line. What's your culinary conundrum, Jenny?
For the baking conundrum of the tarts, when you're baking tarts, I've used this method for years. All you do is beat an egg white.
Yes.
And then you spread it over your pastry,
Yes.
whether it's raw, not baked, or even if it's baked.
Yeah.
It works both ways, and you will never have a soggy pastry.
Lovely tip, and it's a
Jenny,
good tip.
hashtag
Yes.
soggy bottoms must fall. You've
Yes.
just given us a great solution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jenny.
So egg white.
So what it is the protein, because egg is
Yes.
protein.
Yes.
So it forms a layer between the crust and the filling, that protein layer. So it prevents the filling of
soaking through.
soaking and
Yeah.
making a soggy bottom.
Excellent. All right. I've been looking forward to this because this is all about Yorkshire pudding, and this
Oh,
came
klinkt
from
lekker.
Dave all the way from East London, who asked us he wants to make Yorkshire pudding. So give us a recipe.
All right, so this is easy. It's just eggs. Do you want to beat this
I
up?
will
Go,
beat
you
those
beat it up
for
and
you.
I'll talk. Beautiful fresh eggs, flour.
Yeah.
And use some milk. It's a batter, really.
Yes, a thin batter,
A
nee.
thin, runny batter. And the important thing here, Dave, is to make your batter and let it rest before you... In fact, you could make it the day before. The longer it relaxes, the finer
good?
Yeah.
the thingamajiggy
we good
is.
here?
Yes.
Okay.
And
There
then
we
the
go.
other thing, Dave, is this
I
pan
work
must be very hot. It needs to, you must put it in the oven at about 230 degrees
Yes.
for about 10 minutes before you start that. So this must be like smoking hot. And there needs to be about a centimetre of oil in each little one of these holes here. And then, Jen, what do you do?
Do you know what I would do? Also beef dripping. It's so nice because you know in the old days, remember they used to roast it underneath the
Yeah.
dripping meat. Not that we do that anymore. Those were the days.
Where do you get beef dripping?
From the
Beef-
butcher, but you know, your steak. Like when you're trimming your steak, freeze it and then just render it down and make it. It's tasty and really, really nice. You don't want lumps in here.
Okay, so this is now where you'd have to, I guess, exercise a bit of elbow grease.
Yeah,
Get
What
it
I
in
will
there.
suggest to prevent those lumps is to actually have om 'n sifter en dat iemand klits en iemand sif dit so
someone
bo
sifts,
sif.
yeah.
Ja.
Okay, so you'd have the wet ingredient and add the dry to
Ja,
it.
slowly.
Okay, so
Ja.
here we did it the other way around. So it might require a little bit more work,
Elbow
maybe a
grease,
spatula.
but that's fine. And the thing
work
is,
with.
when we pour it in, it must sizzle.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
And you don't pour it in from there. You need to put it in a jug.
Okay.
There's an underdog.
So your
can strain
oven tray would have been heated then,
Very hot.
like you were saying.
Smoking hot. And,
Smoking hot.
And then when you pour it in, just pour it. And when you pour it in, it will be sizzling, okay? So she will pour, okay, and then what you do, you use a spoon, okay, Jen? Take it to the other one.
Oh, so we don't mess.
So you don't mess.
So that's what should happen, but
Yeah.
obviously
You're supposed to be going.
So that is then for about 15 minutes in the oven, and then you get that gorgeous.
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And that is a Yorkshire pudding.
And your meat should be ready because these are going to come out hot.
So you have these with a meaty kind
Like a
of...
beef roast. But
Yes.
what you can also do is like smoked salmon with cream cheese, chopped chives inside there.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think we have a couple more seconds, and I wanted to ask, what on earth is this?
It's Bimacroot.
Bimacroot?
Bimacroot. This is a kaffir lime. It's a Thai ingredient.
Sure,
Just rub it.
smells
Just feel
nice.
the oil in that skin. Oh, my heavens. Smell my hands, Mama.
Oh,
So you're gonna...
Yes, rub it, darling.
rub it.
That's my boy.
There we
Yes.
go.
This is stress ball. It's a very natural stress ball.
and look at the beautiful.
Oh,
It's an aromatic stress ball.
Jennifer, what do you use this?
This is for Thai cooking. The skin is the... This is where all the wonderful stuff is.
So you degrade the skin.
Grate the skin. Don't get the white stuff in. There's very little juice, as you can see.
What about the
here.
white stuff?
Just taste that. Have a lick.
Oh, have a...
Do it. Do it. Suck it. No, he's lying.
No, it's dry.
No, he's lying. It's very dry, but it's,
It's
also
dry.
very tart. It's very
dry
tart.
and tart.
Tart. So the beauty is in the skin. The beauty is in the skin. And besides being the culinary thingamajig with the leaves and this beautiful zest, my darling, it's very good for your skin.
It's my fingers
Isn't it gorgeous?
smell absolutely amazing.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Dab it here, dab it there. All right.
That's my
Citrus and this is like acidic, so it's so delicious.
Ladies, I think this is all we have time for, unfortunately.
Where's
It's
it
been
gone?
amazing. And I've got to say, Jenny, since last week and what happened between us, I haven't been able to live it down. I haven't even been able to watch it on YouTube. Okay?
I've changed the name
Of what? The dip?
from Doggy Dunk to Surprise Dunk. The Surprise Dunk.
These
On that bombshell, we'll see you again next week for the Culinary Hotline Bling.
Ting, ting.